You've heard the old adage that says, if you're not part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. Hi, this is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 114. Be a part of the solution as part of the Positivity Purpose Service series of the winning pattern on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. This podcast is for those who desire more, who desire to enjoy an extraordinary life. In this podcast, I give you spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in everyday life. Okay, here's something I want to talk about. Yesterday in Toastmasters, we had, at the tail end of our meeting, we had what was known as table topics. And there was questions 1 to 20 that dealt with problem solving. Now, am I saying that we have to come up with the solutions outright? No. You remember what I said in the last video where I talked about how we need to have the disciplined life, not the easy life. Because the easy life is no life at all, right? Okay, well, and I had said this at the table topics at the Toastmasters meeting, and to tell you the truth, we have to fall in love with the problem first. We have to be able to look at its angles and really be able to define the variables and analyze it in order to really come up with a viable solution. And so I think that that's appropriate in our speaking, in our coaching that we may do, because the goal of, I think, almost any business is to solve a problem. If it's to make a problem, count me out. But the fact of the matter is, you have to be a part of the solution. Okay? All this is building together, if you remember correctly. Remember how I talked about synergistic unity? That's something that I feel like is missing in the political landscape today. And of course, I'm not going to make any commentary about what's going on today. The fact of the matter is, if you're going to sit there and balk and complain when some solutions are pretty obvious, then you're a part of the problem. And that is part of the disease, I feel like, that's in this country, in this world, thanks to the reactive culture that we have. And I've given the three basic media that I feel like is at fault: news media, social media, entertainment media. And I know quite a bit about the news media and how they operate. And to be quite honest with you, it's one of the reasons why I left journalism. Because if you want to be a part of the solution, you need to realize the truth of the problem and realize that there's a viable solution. You keep just sitting there and talking and dwelling on the problem, well, guess what? You become a part of the problem. But if you analyze it and look at it objectively, step back from it, and this is something that I'm having to teach myself here. Step back from it, and so that you can be able to understand how to solve your problem. You can make a world of difference. And so that is something I'm going to have to use in order to deal with what's going on in my own personal life. Anyway, that is my view on how to be a part of the solution. Episode 114, be a part of the solution. We hope that you enjoyed listening to Watching Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you do, don't forget to like the thumbs up button and subscribe. Hit that red button. We would love to have you a part of the Empower Your Pattern community. This is Jimmy Hendrix saying until next time, do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.